3 milli coffee zinni upper bunk. You know what it is. I have a P.O. box. If you want to send me some zins, I'm looking for black cherry. Unfortunately, we don't have freedom here in the United States, and we don't have black cherry. However, you could send it to me, and I'd probably suck you off. The following trick has reached legendary levels of notoriety in the magic community and in the general community in Criss Angel's death jump. This trick has been lambasted, it's been molested, it's been fiddled with, and it's for good reason. In his most amazing and dangerous demonstration to date, Criss attempts to jump the Grand Canyon on a high-performance hybrid motorcycle. He will either miraculously appear inside of a lock cage dangling from a helicopter or plummet 4,200 feet to his death. They're fucking with us, right? They're definitely fucking with us.
Before I begin, I want to point out two things. I have a hearing device and a microphone. That's my only communication, and that's to the pilot, Glenn, of the helicopter. Let's do this. Let's bring her up.
Absolutely excellent and riveting cinematography there. As you could see, they put Criss Angel framed in between the cage, almost a spoiler as to what's going to happen later. However, Criss is hunched over, worried about the safety, worried if he's going to survive this stunt, and more importantly, worried if the correct After Effects overlay is going to be used.
Whenever you're ready, Glenn.
You know, once they start ramping up that royalty-free rock, that Criss Angel is about to rock your world. You also notice that he crosses himself there as a safety precaution, just in case any facet of this stunt goes wrong. Because, you know, at the end of the day, there's only one man that has his back here, and that is our boy, Jesus of Nazareth. Fuck yeah. The energy is ramping up. The cage is in position. Criss Angel is going to try to apparently manifest himself into that very cage, which right now you could see is empty. Is it going to be empty for long? Is Criss Angel going to plummet 4,200 feet into the earth? Has A&E decided to show us snuff?
Helicopter's getting in position. To prove that I'm not using any camera tricks whatsoever to accomplish this, we're going to show you a continuous shot of the helicopter hovering over the ramp with the empty cage.
Harry Potter and the audacity of this motherfucker to have the balls to tell you that what you're about to witness has no camera effects whatsoever. He mentions the helicopter is getting into position. Honestly, when you see the end result of this trick, that helicopter could have been in Beirut and it wouldn't have made a difference. Luckily here we're treated to Criss Angel and his intense hybrid motorcycle drifting skills.
That shot will never cut and will not go off screen until I'm safely in the cage or at the bottom of the canyon. I want you to see that this is me. This is not a double, this is not a twin. There's only one of me. Helicopter's in place. Glenn, I'm set.
Criss, it's very windy up here. I'm trying to keep it as steady as I can.
Go, I want you to go. I want you to go, Michael. Get a continuous shot.
Criss, we're all set up here. Ready when you are.
Criss Angel looks into the camera and says, "Hey man, I want you to get a continuous shot of the following footage. I don't want you to steer away," as the shot immediately fades into a different shot.
Let's do this.
3, 2, 1, go!
I get it. Not all of you guys are members of the PigCake Magic Academy, the home of over 1,500 videos going over card stuff, coin stuff, everything you need to become an expert magician so you could learn how to do stunts like this for the low, low price of $5 a month. I get it. Not all of you guys are members, which is why the post-production crew was very careful to put a red circle around where Criss Angel appeared. Now, believe it or not, there are layers to this effect. Ignore the transition right before this particular shot. Ignore the fact that there is a flame fireball that appears grotesquely to cover the entire frame of the shot, which no doubt was from the auspices of an After Effects plugin pack. Let's also ignore the clouds that have changed formation from one shot to the other. Let's ignore all of that. The real stunt here is that Criss Angel managed to convince A&E to air this footage and pay for his stunt. Should this really be called Criss Angel's death jump, or should it be called Criss Angel's living jump? Because that's what this inspired me to do. It inspired me to live. "Mom, can we stop for some magic?" Mom says, "No, we have magic at home." This is the magic at home. Let's take a second to mourn who really died during the course of this stunt. And that is that high-performance hybrid motorcycle. That shit's gone. That shit's dead. Unfortunately, it's no longer with us. The only thing it left behind was a legacy of magic and Criss Angel's Grand Canyon living jump. Unfortunately, after watching this video, I will no longer be living because of my AIDS.
I see you again, when I see you again, when I see you again, when I see you again. When I see you again, when I see you again, when I see you again.